Hey you guys, it's Anthony. Welcome back. I'm trying to do more shorts. I'm trying to talk more about blasters that I've found out in the wild. There are so many that I don't have time to talk about a lot of them in a longer form. And because it's super weird to do a review on a blaster that's older that you can't buy directly anymore. But I think there's still a lot of purpose to talking about some of these, at least briefly, because maybe you're thrifting or you found one and you're Googling and you want to see, hey, is this worth grabbing at all? Maybe some of these will come up and help someone. That would be great. I do that all the time when I'm at Value Village looking at the shelves and I'm like, what is this? Is it worth getting? I think when it comes to blasters, there are three categories. There are very practical and useful for battle. There are completely useless for anything. And then there are ones that are not entirely practical, but they are really cool or they offer something new and are so neat, it makes you want to create a game type just for them. I also love different types of ammo. Rockets, Mega XL, Mega, Rival, AccuStrike, Vortex, even tennis balls. Yeah, I know, I didn't mention Hyper, Ultra, on purpose. But they're fine. You know what? I even enjoy that they exist. So, with loving ammo and loving really goofy blasters, whether they're practical or not, of course I was excited to find something that shot arrows. Yes, I found a Nerf Zombie Strike Dreadbolt. This thing is, to me, super cool. I can't even imagine using it in any sort of practical war. I have made up a few game types, though, that depend on arrows, where, you know, a few people with arrows or other types of Nerf bows overwhelm someone with automatic weapons. Different balance, things like that I've played around with. So, I mean, I do think this can have practical applications if you make the right game for it, but mostly this is just something that is fun. This is not a type of blaster I would recommend getting a kid. I feel like they would think it looks neat and then just never use it or bend these arrows or lose them. But for a collector nerd like myself, this thing is cool. And I actually love Zombie Strike in general. My favorite blaster is the Quadrant. Put 4 darts in the front, smart AR, quick to load up, quick to fire. Of all the Zombie Strike blasters, this is probably the most practical and would be the main one I would recommend giving a kid. Back to the Dreadbolt. What I love about all the Zombie Strike stuff is none of it's super practical, but it's all kind of neat. It has this styling as if it's all cobbled together weapons. I think that's cool. The Dreadbolt fires these Nerf arrows. You load them in through the front. This one is tricky. Oh yeah. This one is tricky to load. This is another reason I wouldn't have recommended this for a kid back in the day. But we crank on this wrench here to prime the blaster. Then we take our arrow, we knock it in here. We need to make sure that the fins are flat. And we push until there's a little click. And then we are ready to fire. Woo! Almost hit the target. I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see a couple shots out of it. All right. Let's see how we do. Ooh, pretty close. Now I'm used to firing with my Dreadbolt by now. Ooh. I spoke too soon. I came closest to the target when I wasn't showing it. Oh! One more chance. Oh, just missed it. But you know what? Once you get used to it, it's not super inconsistent. And look at this thing. It's fun. As fun as it is, don't pay a lot for it unless you really know what you're getting. But it is a really cool one to have in my collection. I think I managed to get this guy for 15 bucks and he came with 3 arrows. So I feel like that was pretty good. So there you go. That's my short on the Dreadbolt. Is it a war blaster? Probably not. Is it a cool thing to pick up and have in your collection? Absolutely. There are games and things you could make up with this. Just the stress of someone trying to take down an enemy with an arrow, or having this be a special type where these are exploding arrows that you need to take out a big boss instead of Mega or Mega XL. I think there are a lot of ways you could use this. It is definitely more probably for a serious nerfer because of that. Or it looks good on a wall. But maybe not as great for a little Sally or Sammy or Timmy or Jimmy to use. But if you see one of these laying around for a couple bucks, pick it up. Arrows can be bought online. The arrows can be bought kind of expensive. You can get the Nerf Rebel arrows a lot cheaper, and they're exactly the same because there's a couple Nerf Rebel crossbow type things. So if you can't find these Zombie Strike ones, you can find those. They're the same. Until next time, thanks for watching. I hope to be doing more of these shorts. I wonder how short this will actually be. I feel like I've talked a lot, and I will talk to you soon. Good luck in the zombie apocalypse. Oh, so close.